Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. I'm doing a eyeliner tutorial. I got this from Sally's Beauty Supply Store. It's from Femme Couture. This is called the Get Lined Eyeliner. It comes in a package like this. I will show you a very close-up of how this works. This is a felt tip brush, and it wasn't very flexible, but I noticed that after I put my eyeliner, if you actually squish it down more, you get a lot more product than what you're going to see in this video. And once you squish it a few times, the tip does become more flexible. But I do want to show you this eyeliner. It is a liquid eyeliner, and I don't believe that it's waterproof, but stay tuned to see how this came out and how this looks. Okay, so let's get started. You don't have to shake this eyeliner. And let's see how it does on the eye. So the tip is not very bendable, as you can see. It feels like a harder tip. But if you put it on like padding, in a padding motion to get into your corner, it's lovely. Let's see here. Now I'm used to a much wetter tip. And this is not very wet, but it is still going on. Let's see if I can get my wing with this thing. So let me try down. It's a really straight line and across. Wow, turned out, what do you think? You guys can see how it draws nicely, especially if you're using that tip like I am right there to make that wing. And it looks like it mattifies very well. Let me try the other eye. I'm going to try this eye using mostly the tip, which is a little more difficult for me, but to each his own. Nope, I can't do that. I'm going to have to pat it. Just like I did. I did like how it drew that line. Look at that. I get that really, really straight, sharp line. Look at that. My final thoughts on this eyeliner is I liked it. After I fiddled with it and I actually pushed down more on my hand or on a piece of paper to get that tip to be flexible, then I liked it a lot more. If I didn't do that, I noticed that the very, very tip of it, see, the very, very tip, if I don't do that, I notice that the very, very tip becomes dry. You see how it's not writing right there? But if I did this, it's fine. But see how that tip becomes a tad bit dry? That's the one thing that I didn't like. So I felt like I had to push down, then dip the tip almost, and then reapply. But if you're not using the very, very tip so much, and more so like a little below it, it turned out to be great. So this is by Femme Couture. It's called Get Line Precise Liner. It is sold at Sally's Beauty Supply Store. I didn't like the fact that the tip becomes dry like that, because I always want the tip to be very moist. That is why my favorite felt tip eyeliner is by L'Oreal Paris. This is Carbon Black. You can see, like, you actually dip into the formula, and so your tip is always wet. So, but that's just a dipping, because it's a dipping formula, and that's not. If you didn't like the dipping formulas, you know, I would maybe try this if you have a Sally's Beauty Supply Store by your house. If you don't, I will post the link to their website down below. It was just a few dollars, really cheap. But if you could push that thumbs up button on the bottom and give me a comment, you know, tell me what you think, if you like me to try new eyeliners, and if you have tried this one. So I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.